Okay, everybody. I'm glad to have you all here for some more Fell Seal. We are about to head to the town of Thespeiros, which is our last stop before heading for the Jungle Temple. I did a couple of fights redid here. Oh, I should say, we first had a nice old fight in the Azure Fields, then we had another fight against some bandits in the Banyan Span. Some other Arbiter showed up and took those criminals away with them. I forget the name of the guy there, but I'll recognize him if he shows up again, I think. So yeah, I did a couple of off-screen fights, or actually I should say I did one off-screen fight. I did the Azure Fields to level up some of my crew, my lower level crew. Everyone is now, except poor Tail, everyone is now over level 10 or above. To be honest, I'm thinking Tail, because I got him done being a scoundrel. I should make him a scoundrel, actually. Hold on. Scoundrel. Set abilities. He like maxed out as a scoundrel. I feel like now I've decided to put him as a ranger. I feel like he's kind of just doing the same thing that Andre's doing. They're both kind of doing the same thing, so I'm not sure if I want both of them on the team anymore. I'm not 100% sure about that. Let me just consider, because I haven't thought about this for a while, what are the missing classes? So this needs Scoundrel 4, Templar 5. This needs Knight 3, Wizard 3. How have I not done that yet? What's your Wizard stat? Oh, a little bit of leveling, I think Lily will get this. Actually, yeah. Then she'll actually qualify, but first I want to get her as a Templar. So I think Lily we're gonna have handle both of those. So this one needs Scoundrel 4, Templar 5. So I think Lily will take care of that, have her level up to a couple last levels of Scoundrel. And she'll probably get this too, the kind of, you know, the bleeding XP that we get for other classes. I think she'll get Wizard 3 pretty soon, so we'll be done with this regardless. Then we have Druid 5. Yeah, what's his face? Virgil is going to get that done no matter what. And then this one, Mercenary 4, Knight 4, Ranger 4. That's a lot to work on. I think I might actually have Andre do that then, because he's already a Ranger Mercenary. What is his class situation? He almost done with Ranger. I'll probably make him a Mercenary and then a Knight, was it? Mercenary 4, Knight 4, Ranger 4. Because you get Knight by leveling up Mercenary, so he'll get to this fairly easily, this class. Which, by the way, uses gun and light armor, and I think I recognize that hat. It might be those Pistolier characters we've been seeing in some encounters. I think it's going to be this, in which case I kind of do want that, but it's out of the cards for the moment. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Tail has a role in the party at the moment, to be perfectly honest. I hate to say it. He's lagging in levels and he's not doing super, so I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, I did that fight and we got a bunch of good level. What's our healer called? Lana. Yeah, Lana did insanely well as a mender, even though she was under-leveled. Like, she did so well in keeping the team up. That's why we only had 3 wounds on our crew. Banyan Span was way too hard, even, you know, at first I tried with my lowest level crew, got wiped. Tried half and half to have my highest level characters 3 and my 3 lowest level characters, not counting for injuries, of course, still got wiped. The enemy levels are really high and you have to start split up in this version when you do it now. You start on the 2 flanks of the kind of bridge, you know, if you remember that level. There's like 2 kind of flanks to it. You can kind of cross in the middle along the mushrooms, but otherwise, I couldn't get it done. No way. So I'm thinking this is going to be level 10 and 15. I'm thinking we are going to, even though this is like now the kind of quote-unquote main story fight, I'm gonna do half and half with this. So my 3 highest level characters, well, I'm sorry, it's gonna be Kyrie and then I guess my 2 highest level characters, and then my 3 lowest level characters, and we'll see how we do with that. That's my idea for that. But first, let's go see what's shaking in the town of Thespeiros. Ooh, this is a lovely. I guess, yeah, we are talking about like jungles and stuff, so I guess we get a more, I don't know, tropical, Mediterranean, what you want to call this look in this place. I dig it. Okay, yeah, you know what vibe this is. Yeah. Now, let's see. Thank you for the information, Madam Mayor. After we resupply, we will be on our way promptly. Ah, okay, I see. The mayor's role was a non-speaking extra. Very good. What's the word in town? The Thespeiros was attacked by some very determined bandits just a few days ago. Sounds like it was the same group we defeated on the road to town. They must have been preparing for a second attempt when we ran into them. Fortunately for the townsfolk, some members of Sigil were in town. With their help, the attack was quickly routed. What's Sigil? Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't say anything, but I'm actually blanking out on this myself. I don't remember if this has been mentioned. A group of malcontents who oppose the rule of the Immortals. They want everything to go back to the way it was before the Immortal Council. Oh, that's interesting. So they're not exactly allies to us then, since we are playing the Immortal game as marked. You wouldn't have heard about them in the capital. They dare not show their faces there for obvious reasons, involving all-powerful beings. Though they've been active for decades, Sigil's cause has never been popular. Until recently. New leadership, I heard. No, I'd never heard of them. Who would be foolish enough to oppose the Immortals? Some people are unhappy with the rule of the Immortals. With the right leaders, a dissident group like Sigil can quickly become a threat. Were they recruiting here in town? Actually, no. After driving off the bandits, they headed straight for the temple with several crates of supplies. As far as the town people know, they haven't returned. Interesting, that's where we're going, so I believe we are going to have a meeting with them, and it's probably going to be an altercation. I don't see it being entirely amicable, our meeting. I wonder where the plot is going to go now that we've been introduced to an anti-immortal faction. Very interesting. That's unexpected. We should find out what they're up to. Make sure everyone is ready for trouble. I don't want to get caught napping. Aha! Oh, there's a little exclamation point. An event. Should I do some shopping and guilding before we do that? Actually, I got nothing to do at the guild, I don't think, so let's just go here. Be pleased. What tier of equipment do we have here? Okay, then. Now, the cool thing, of course, is that these are elemental items. The bad thing, of course, is they're elemental items, so if we run into an enemy that it's not a good match with... I don't know, Right, he's also rocking a spear, Reiner, because I have him as a gambler currently. Heavy staff. Increases the range of ranged spells. Oh, let's do these safe-like purchases, I guess. Right now, rather than... worry about. By the way, what are these like? Oh yeah, lots of crazy stuff here as well, like green berets. Oh yeah. Poser's cap. That's very funny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do these easy purchases with like these equipment for now, rather than worry about elemental items. Like, I'll come back to these later, I guess. But, yeah, I'll have to think about those. I know Tail, of course, yeah, Tail has the ice crossbow, so honestly, I'm already part of that game a little bit. But then again, Tail is, like I said, maybe the weak link in our party a little bit, so... Wow! On hit, 50% chance of causing bleeding. A gruesome weapon capable of inflicting horrific wounds. Yeah, let's rock that. Mine goes a little down, though. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like purchases of items are starting to get a little more strategic, right? Because now mind went down by a few points for Virgil as well. This might actually not be the best purchase for him. Like, you know, this healing staff does have good traits to it. Like, it might not actually be that smart for him to have that. Or Lana. Let's actually, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do I'm not sure I want to get this heavy staff now that I see that it's gonna, like, reduce their mind. Tooth sword for Lily seems fun, though, so we'll go with that. Andre. Auto crossbow. The trademark weapon of an ancient king, it fires a volley of bolts. Range, line 3, vertical 12 shape cone. Ah, I was gonna say, this is something that the enemies were using on me in that Banyan span refight that I got so hurt in. They were hitting multiple characters with single shots, and I think they were using that weapon, because they weren't using, like, abilities, if you will. I could tell that much, so that explains what was going on there. Let's wait out on that for now. Again, just a huge chunk of loss on mind. Attack would be great, but, like, I don't know. Chopper. Deceptively powerful hatchet. Aha, nothing fancy about this thing. It's just straight up bring the hurt. Sure. Crimson Scythe. Aha. Stained by the blood of its victims, this scythe has a dark past. Increases critical hit damage by 25%. Not a bad choice. Let's go with that. Oh, Yates already has a heavy staff on him. Huh. I'll let that be, I guess. He's been doing fine. And a high striker. Oh, but we're not going to afford... That's too bad. Look, it goes up. It goes too much. It goes a little bit over our budget. Okay, well, let's then, in that case... Let's do that, because Andre's not participating in the next fight, so we'll get them. But Hatman probably will. Like I said, I'm having my highest level crew step in, so Hatman will be in there. So let's get this instead. The Regal Hammer, used only by the strongest combatants. Provides HP as well. Nice, nice, nice. Shot to the mind, but I think it's a little better for him. I think it's okay. We can manage. Also, very good verticality, like that could come in handy. Wow, yeah. Look at how strategic these items are getting now. Very interesting. So we got a little bit of scratch left, so let's get, for the folks who didn't get any new weapons, let's get some of this side stuff, like this golden shield. Everything looks good. I guess normally I do this off screen, I know, but like I feel like I want to show this into the new gear, just show you guys what's going on here, so I hope you'll permit me doing this on screen. Maybe we'll go a little long again today, maybe, but here we go. That's our budget gone, but now we are really geared up. I could almost feel like I could maybe have another go at this. Not quite. Let's do this. I will keep trying this off screen until I get this damn Banyan span beat, but we'll have to let it sit for now. Let's see what this event in Thespeiros is. Oh, look at that nice art there. Isn't that pretty? A little picture of what this place is like. I love it. Ah, the good old city. It keeps growing and growing. I wonder sometimes if I even recognize it. Nonsense! The bones are all the same. Say, do you remember my daring escape from old Radegard's compound? Yes, I'll never forget that. You sprained your ankle coming over the wall, and the old man was right on your heels, ready to give you a hiding. You half hobbled, half ran down the street. Never before or since have I seen someone sprint with a bum leg. No, because I dared to catch a glimpse of his daughter. Fully clothed at that. Sounds a little fishy still, I don't know. Your poor parents. I think your father would have torn his hair out over your antics if he'd had any left. It's a good thing they had me around the house to even things out, and Alicia, yes. You can say her name. And Alicia. What happened to her? Yes, it wasn't my fault. Really, I know. I wish I had been with her at the end. That's all. I never considered becoming an Arbiter before Alicia. Probably from sheer stubbornness. I was determined not to want the same things you did. Well, you're a captain now, and quite a capable one, if you don't mind me saying it. How could I mind? I say it myself all the time. When do you think you'll want to command your own unit? You know, all it takes is to make the request. I don't know. Right now I'm having too much fun with my sister-in-arms. Besides, where would your command be without my delicately timed levity? Morale would crater. Very well. I do want my own unit one day, but these are troubled times, and if something were to happen to you... If I wasn't there when... But, Reiner, you don't need to. Yes, except that I do need to. Please, leave it lie. Okay, some juicy tidbits of their past, hinting at what happened. Happened to Reiner, I guess. I don't know. I have this kind of feeling that if they haven't mentioned it already, I imagine that probably might have something to do with the whole Yates backstory as well. Who knows? Maybe there were two tragedies in Reiner's past. I don't know, but that's the vibe I get. So this Alicia, but that explains. That's really good. We got really good character building there. We got an explanation for Reiner sticking around with Kyrie so much. He is terrified of whatever fate happened to Alicia. A similar thing befalling the Kyrie here. Yeah, makes perfect sense. I dig it. Alright, well then, by the way, there's a big old sea monster just hanging out here, if you haven't noticed. That's very cool. It's gone now, kinda shy. I swear it was there. I swear I'm not just pretending there's a freaking Loch Ness monster out there. Freaking, okay. Let's carry on to Echidna Falls. The ancient ruins here are slowly but surely being overtaken by the encroaching jungle. The native monsters are fiercely territorial, viciously attacking any intruders. I guess we'll go there then. So Echidna apparently is a monster from or some kind of demigoddess, monstrous demigoddess from Greek mythology. I didn't really know that until only a few years ago, because I only knew, the cousin of the platypus down in Australia that's called the Echidna, but I guess it's named that after the monster Echidna because it's so monstrous? I don't know, I think the animal Echidna's pretty cute. I don't know why people would be so freaked out by it. No, wait, I just remembered a certain feature about Echidna anatomy that actually is terrifying. I can't really talk about it in good taste here. It may have to do with the creature's reproductive cycles. Look it up at your own peril. Yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's let that be. So then, here we are at the Echidna Falls. If that waterfall comes in 4, then I will know why this place is called Echidna Falls. Okay, I said we wouldn't delve into that any further, sorry. That's the temple just ahead. Hey, what? Okay. Whoa! Look at these things. Look at this edgelord monster right here. But then also these trumpet guys. What a weird clash of creatures. Having this, like, killing floor monster here next to this, like, Final Fantasy IX looking character. That's really crazy. Oh, that's really funny. And several hostile creatures as well. We'll need to deal with them first. Oh, but there's only 3 of them. I'm sure it'll go fine. There's no way there'll be more on the map once we begin the actual fight. Are you feeling alright, Anadine? You look pale.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okie dokie. There's at least 3 of these trumpeting fellas. I love the monster design in this game. I don't know if I've remembered to mention that enough, but monsters in this game are just crazy cool. Look at this guy! A rackerjack. Hopping on its big finger tail. It's really neat. What I really appreciate in the monster design here is that they're not just monstrous animal or person with animal features, which, guilty as charged, is something that I easily fall into if I'm, like, coming up with a monster for, like a D&D or something. But I think a lot of people will do that because, you know, we look for inspiration from the natural world. These ones have animal traits, but they've gone so crazy with the designs that, like this trumpet guy, Niwat, and that's a Warwat. You see, I see the different colored paws. Yeah. So yeah, like, and then this guy, man, this harvester. Oh, man, spooky. So I appreciate when someone's this imaginative in creating weird monster designs, you know? I dig it a lot. Is there a... Oh, cool, there's a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 enemies. It's just that this rackerjack is so fast that it gets another move very soon. Okay. Okay, then. Yeah, like I said, the character designs, I'm a little iffy on. I'm a little, like, of 2 minds with them. But the monster designs are just A+ in this game. They come up with lots of fun stuff there. Okay, so I think Anadine and Hatman are our only level 16 characters. So they're joining the party. Oops, no. Where are you at? Yeah, Anadine right there. Hatman, I guess a spot behind. And like I said, we're going half and half, so then my lowest level crew, which will be Lana. Andre will sit this one out because he is wounded. Likewise with Virgil and Tail. Not Virgil, Reiner and Tail, because they are also wounded. So Lana, Lily, and either Andre the Peddler or Virgil. Looks like it's going to be Virgil. Oh no, Rarud is level 12. Okay. Lana, Lily, Rarud. I think that's a pretty good even group, so... Let's rock let's rock this gang. Rarud. And let's put Lily here, actually, and put Hatman spot back, like so. I feel good about this team. Let's see how we do against these mystery creatures. Rackerjack's up first. These monsters seem very agitated. I've never seen the like of that odd-looking thing there. Perhaps that is the reason. Oh, okay, so there's a actual plot reason for why this freaky, like, Hellraiser monster is here. In addition to these regular old wacky monsters. Good. There is something unclean about it. Be careful, everyone. Well, HP-wise, that thing's not crazy. I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll just do that with Hatman for now. There's no way we're getting close enough to hit anybody. Ooh, can Hatman swim? Hatman can swim. Let's take a position there. Unsurprisingly, it is it is weak against holy, but surprisingly, there's no unholy resistance on it. Okay. So I could actually chuck a... I could actually chuck a Dark Bolt as well, but, you know, can't really chuck anything for now. It's just too far away. Not even a rock, I don't think. Nope, just gonna have to hold our position right here. Eek.